A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hello everyone, welcome to A+ English. I'm Mike.
I'm Chickling.
And today we are going to be reading the beginning of a very interesting article, A Day in the Life of a Teppanyaki Cook.
Okay,
I think
teppanyaki.
Yeah, I mean, a day in the life of a cook would be interesting, long, and hard. I think we know that. Right? Many cooks, they have to wake up early, go to the market, buy all the fresh produce.
Standing all day.
Standing all day, that's right. Working till late at night. Also, I know that many cooks, they never have a weekend off.
Oh my goodness.
I had a friend who was a cook. He couldn't go to anybody's birthday party because he had Monday and Tuesdays off.
Okay.
Saturday night, he's got to be in there cooking. And if you're cooking like this, you're pretending to be a teppanyaki cook like me. I've never been a teppanyaki cook.
Neither.
I enjoy it. Do you like teppanyaki?
I do, I do. But I don't like it when they watch me eat.
You don't like it when they watch you eat, but they're standing right there making the food.
So that's why I don't visit teppanyaki
Oh, you feel pressure to go, really? Yeah, I can kind of understand that. You do sort of feel like it's a show and you're part of the show. In a way, that's a pretty good point. But in general, do you like cooking?
I do.
Teppanyaki style or not? Why or why not?
I do like cooking, but I
does.
tend to cook like healthy food.
For yourself and
So
for...
like boiled eggs.
Okay.
Does that count?
That counts.
Really? Okay, boiled eggs.
I think, yeah.
An
absolutely.
avocado with salad.
Okay.
A fruit salad.
Okay.
Grilled salmon.
That's good. Wow, that all sounds very healthy and very easy to make and fresh too.
I know you're a very good cook.
I try. I get lazy sometimes. But the other day I made a whole bunch of stuff all in one day.
Wow.
And I kind of enjoyed it a lot. So how about you guys? Have you tried cooking? Do you like cooking? Why or why not? And have you ever looked at a teppanyaki chef as they're busy doing their cooking and kind of their show? Have you ever thought that's a kind of cooking style I would like to learn? Well, you're in luck because we're going to be reading about a day in the life of a teppanyaki chef. So let's check it out.
A day in the life of a teppanyaki cook. Warm-up question. Do you like cooking? Why or why not?
How did you become a teppanyaki cook?
After college graduation, my friends and I ate at a teppanyaki restaurant. The food was delicious. Then the chef asked me, "Do you want to work here?" I said I don't have any experience. Is that okay? He said, "You can learn everything here." So the next day I went for an interview.
All right, so this is actually even better. Instead of just reading about the life of a teppanyaki cook, we will be talking to one in an interview format. Someone's asking questions, and the teppanyaki cook will tell us all about their life and work. So let's begin. It says, how did you become a teppanyaki cook? All right, so that's a pretty good question, of course. If someone is doing a job, you kind of want to know when did they begin, what got them into the business or the profession, as we might say. Now, do you like teppanyaki?
As I said, yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you go very often?
No, like the last time I went was like 5 years ago.
Really? That's a long time. I think
Yeah, because
you
as
should
I
go
mentioned,
back.
I don't like being watched.
Yeah, well, you know, and it's not the most common type of food to find. You kind of have to go and look for it. There's one in my neighborhood we eat at quite often, which is nice. I mean, it's fine.
So you enjoy being watched?
Well, we don't go that often. Maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. And we might actually go and do takeaway as well. So we'll call, order
nicer.
food, pick it up, and then we come home and we close the curtains.
Yeah.
So that the teppanyaki cook can't look in and, what are you eating? Do you enjoy it? Are you liking it? We don't want that. But of course, when you're there, it's still fun because they're making it in front of you.
Yeah, you can see it.
You get to look at what other, wow, they're ordering a lot of steak. You look at the people, what they're ordering around you. And actually, a few years ago, I took my wife to a fancy, expensive teppanyaki place in a fancy hotel.
Oh, wow.
It was okay.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't eat it that often, so it's kind of hard to judge what's really good and what's just okay. But the price was much higher.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Would you? We'll talk about it later. All right, back to the article. So our interview. Alan is the name of our teppanyaki cook. So yeah, Alan, how did you get into the job? How did you become a teppanyaki cook? And he explains, after college graduation, my friends and I ate at a teppanyaki restaurant. Interesting. So he didn't have like a father who owned a restaurant or something like that. No, he was just a normal person, and he ate at a teppanyaki restaurant one time after graduation. I know that you don't go very often, but when was the last time, if you remember, that you ate at a teppanyaki restaurant?
Like 5 years ago.
Whoa, that is a very long time ago.
That's like right after I moved to Taipei.
Oh my gosh.
And I ate at that place for one
Okay.
time, and then I never went back.
We should go.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'll find a place and I'll make sure the chef wears a blindfold.
Okay, please.
So he can't. I'll tell them it's a very famous celebrity, and so you can't look at her. And they'll wear a blindfold just for you. I think for me it was a few months ago.
Okay,
I went back,
wow.
but of course, all through COVID, that was like 2 or 3 years probably we didn't go there.
Yeah.
Because that was, as you say, the chef is right there. So that was probably one of the restaurants that was closed for a long time. Anyways, back to our article. So this Dan, this guy who's a teppanyaki cook, he went to a teppanyaki restaurant once a few years ago. He goes on to say the food was delicious. It was very 好吃, it was very 美味しい. Then the chef asked me, do you want to work here?
That's so cool.
That is kind of cool. There might have been a little bit in between, I like the food. Do you want to work here? That seems a little bit strange. But maybe you went back a few times and asked about the work or something like that.
Doesn't seem to be something that happens.
No, every time I go to a nice restaurant, I like the food. Do you want to work here?
I know, right?
No.
所以食物很好吃哎，然后厨师就问我说，还是你要在这边工作？Okay, what did he say?
Well, he was honest, which is good. You don't want to be honest when you're, being asked about work. He says, I said, that's Dan. Dan said, I don't have any experience. Is that okay? All right, so he was honest. He's like, I like the food and it looks like a cool kind of job, but I've never done this before. Is that okay? In other words, can you train me, right? Many jobs, they won't train you. They expect you to have the knowledge. But other jobs, they will teach you, they will train you the job as you're doing it. He said, that's the chef, you can learn everything here. So you can skip teppanyaki school. I don't know if that's a real thing. The University of Teppanyaki, Tokyo. He can skip the education part and just go to the work part and get on-the-job training. That's what we call that.
所以这个人就回说可是我没有经验，可以吗？然后那个厨师就说你在这边可以学会所有一切。So I guess it's 7-Eleven because you get to learn everything.
Oh, okay. Maybe they're going to have teppanyaki in 7-Eleven soon.
Okay.
They have everything else. So the next day, he says, I went for an interview. So maybe he just met the chef, but he didn't actually meet the boss or the owner or whatever. They have to have a more formal type of sit-down job interview.
所以后一天他就去面试了哟。
All right, and I guess the interview went well because we know that he ended up working as a teppanyaki cook.
Can you share your daily work with us?
Our restaurant has sections for soup, salad, appetizers, main courses, desserts, and drinks. We'll take turns working in different sections every day. If I'm in the salad section today, I have to cut fruits and vegetables. Then I need to prepare the ingredients for the day's salad.
So let's jump forward a little bit and learn about the day-to-day role or the day-to-day duties, the jobs of a teppanyaki cook? And that's the next question. Can you share your daily work with us? You might say your work schedule, your work tasks. In other words, just give us an idea of what an average day is for you as a teppanyaki cook. Now, what is your daily work? I guess you probably don't wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to the market to buy vegetables.
No, I wish I had that time. I wish I had that time.
No.
But I normally work through the night, so sometimes I don't go to bed until morning.
Wow, okay.
But if I have work the next day, like very early in the morning, then I'll try to go to bed before 2 o'clock.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I usually spend my whole day in a studio, like writing songs and recording.
So if it's a day when you're performing at night, what time would you start to get ready to go to your work? Your job? Would it be like 5, 6 in the evening? That's when you're getting ready for work?
Yeah, usually.
Okay.
If I have a performance at night. But I try to get up early.
Okay, good for you. So you try to be an early bird, even if your schedule sort of forces you to be a night owl.
Yeah.
Me, I think I'm a pretty normal. Luckily, my work often starts an hour to after most people. Most people go to work around 9. Usually I have to be at work around 10, so I get to miss the big rush hour, but pretty normal work schedule. But like you, sometimes on the weekend, I play music till late at night. All right, back to the article or the interview. Alan says our restaurant, so he's explaining his daily work, our restaurant has sections for soup, salad, appetizers, main courses, desserts, and drinks. Right? Like many restaurants, they offer different types of food, different courses. Of course, you have to have some drinks and some sweet stuff like desserts in there. Appetizers, those little small plates, starters, we often call them. So there actually is, even though you think, oh, it's a teppanyaki restaurant, it's pretty simple stuff. No, there's actually quite a lot of stuff to prepare.
所以餐厅有4个区域哦，有汤啊、沙拉、开胃菜、主菜、甜点跟饮料。
And also, like many restaurants, it is divided up into teams or sections or divisions, and they all kind of work on one type of food. One part of your meal will be made by the same group. As it says, we'll take turns working in different sections every day. I think often they put them together. You might have like soup and salads, and desserts will be separate, but that's pretty normal for a big, busy kitchen.
Right, 所以会轮流，这个 take turns 就是轮流，所以每天会轮流在不同的部门去工作。
And all the jobs, of course, are very important and have to work at different sort of paces, right? The meat guy has to be really on the ball. The soup and salad people can probably prepare a lot earlier in the day, stuff like that. And here's an idea, or here's giving us an idea. If I'm in the salad section today, I have to cut fruits and vegetables. That probably means getting to the restaurant really early because there's many carrots and tomatoes and onions and all that stuff to cut up. I know a lot of people, when they begin working in a restaurant, they'll be cutting like 600 potatoes a day.
Wow.
I mean, it's a big part of the job.
所以如果在沙拉区就是切水果跟蔬菜，每天轮流。
Then, after all that's done, and it's probably still like 8 o'clock in the morning, then I need to prepare the ingredients for the day's salad. Again, more vegetable cutting. So let's talk about salad. Not a thing you typically would think of at a teppanyaki restaurant. But I guess many of them might have little cold salads, and you can just order
like a
it.
slaw.
Yeah, it comes to you already prepared or something like that. But outside of teppanyaki places, lots of people do love to eat salad. How often do you have? I would say you eat salad quite frequently because you're so healthy.
Thank you. Yeah, every day.
Okay.
For lunch.
For lunch every day. And do you have one favorite type of salad, or do you just kind of go crazy and
I just
let
take
your
whatever I have in
imagination
my
go?
fridge. Whatever
really?
I have in my fridge, and I just put them all in, and with chia seeds.
With chia seeds. And what's your favorite salad dressing?
I actually make my own dressing.
Okay, what do you make?
Cinnamon powder with a little bit of white vinegar.
Whoa, cinnamon powder? Okay.
And white vinegar.
White
you can
vinegar.
replace it with apple cider.
Sure.
And also a little bit of water and some black pepper and some water and mix it all together. Oh, it's delicious.
No oil?
No.
No olive oil?
No.
You should put some olive oil in.
Maybe I should.
It's good for your heart.
Okay.
It's healthy. It's healthy oil.
I try to
That's
avoid
interesting.
oil.
That's a very interesting salad dressing. Mine's more typical oil, vinegar, maybe some mustard, some garlic, a little bit of salt and
that
pepper.
sounds great.
Shaky till your arms hurt, and then it will stay nice and thick and mixed. So there you go. And actually, I had salad twice yesterday. I woke up and I said, I'm making a Greek salad, and I did, and it was amazing.
Okay.
I enjoyed it very much. All right, there you go, guys. We're going to have more about this interesting topic coming up. But next, yay, you're going to teach us more salad dressings, right? I think you should do that. Take notes.
OK， 文章第一个字就是 cook， 它就是厨师的意思哦。然后它的动词啊是煮饭、烹调的意思。那么我们可以说 Rita cooks well, but her kitchen is always a mess. OK， 我们再看另外一个句子，大家记得是厨师的意思哦，不是 cooker， 是 cook。Okay, the cook enjoys making food for everyone in the night market. 厨师呢很喜欢为夜市里面的每个人煮饭。那另外一个字我们有看到 college， 这个就是大学的意思。所以去上大学我们就可以说 go to college。比如说 she was the first in her family to go to college。或者是大学的学生，那当然就叫做 college student. So it is common for college students to live in dorms. 那么另外一个句子是The young man went to college after he finished high school. 这年轻的男孩子呢，高中毕业之后就到大学读书了。那刚刚我们有提到 daily work， 就是你每天的工作是什么 ？daily 就是每日的，所以你每天都会做的事情就是 daily routine。比如说 swimming has become part of my daily routine， 或者是变成每周啊，就是 weekly， 每个月 monthly、yearly 每年。所以每周的考试 weekly quiz、monthly pay 你的月薪，或者是 yearly event 每年的活动都可以用这些字哦。好，我们来看另外一个句子。Carmen drinks one daily cup of coffee, but no more. Carmen 每天喝一杯咖啡，但是就是一杯而已，不会再多了。那另外一个字呢？因为这个 teppanyaki cook 他们要在哪里工作？他们有分4个区域嘛，刚刚有讲，所以 section 就是区域的意思。所以可以吸烟的地方就是 smoking section。比如说 Sorry, we don't have a smoking section in the building。或者是 section 这个字当动词也可以哦，就是有隔离某个区域的意思。比如说 The police have sectioned off part of the road with traffic cones。好，另外一个字我们当名词，就是当名词，回来当名词。The men's section is on the 4th floor of the department store。男装区是在百货公司的4楼。那最后呢，我们有看到 take turns， 因为他们要工作，我们要轮流工作，所以我们也可以说 it's someone's turn to do something or it's someone's turn doing something。有些人会使用 VING， 比如说 it's your turn to do the laundry this weekend。这个礼拜换你洗衣服咯。好，所以他要去的复习所有的单字。Right now, let's go to our review time.
Review time.
All right, we have a very short amount of time to look at our vocabulary, so let's do that really quickly, and then we'll say goodbye to you guys. But first, yes, cook. Both noun and verb, those are 2 important words when, talking about someone who cooks, cook. We also have the word college, daily, and section. So in our very short fast food version of our vocabulary review, we will do a quick game of definitions.
Okay.
I will tell you a basic description of the word, and you have to tell me what word am I talking about. Occurring or happening every day.
Happening every day, so it's daily.
Yes, to prepare food using heat.
Using heat, so it's cooking.
Yes, exactly. A type of school that you go to after high school.
College or university.
That's right, a smaller part of a larger thing.
Section.
Very good. Look at you. You must have gone to college on a daily basis and been in the smartest section of the kids. And you learn how to cook. I can work that in. All right, thanks for joining us, guys. We're going to have more for you very soon, so don't go too far and come back here no matter where you go. Bye.
Magic Box.
How you like that? 巴拉冰巴拉 boom. How are you, 我的粉丝们？不来 people in your area， 没有错 ，Lisa， 我来到现场了。哎呀，大家呢一定都会这句 How are you？ 但是 How 这个疑问词呢还有好多种用法，你确定你都学会了吗？今天呢就要来教给大家喽。首先呢 ，How 这个疑问词呢句型呢就要搭配 be 动词或是呢助动词来使用。比方说最简单的呢 How are you？ 或是呢 How do you do？ 你好吗？这里呢，我们就是要搭配 are 或是 do， 后面呢再接上主词喽。那 how 呢，当做疑问词呢，就可以用在询问这几种问题了。首先呢，我们可以询问方法，这时候呢，中文我们就翻译为如何。比方说呢 ，How did you start your career？ 你是怎么开始你的事业的呀？或是呢，你想来看演唱会 ，How can we get the tickets？ 我们要如何拿到票啊？句型呢一样，我们用 how 开头，后面呢加上助动词，再加上主词。注意到呢，因为有助动词的关系哦，后面呢我们用的动词呢一定都是原形动词了。比方说呢，我们的歌名哦 ，How you like that？ 唱歌的时候呢，我们把 do 给省略了，所以 How do you like that？ 你喜欢如何？喜欢怎么样的？注意到呢，这边 like 呢，我们已经是使用原形动词了，因为呢前面呢我们已经有 do 了。除了方法如何之外呢 ，how 也可以用来询问程度如何，有多美，有多多，有多帅，有多高，我们呢就要搭配形容词一起使用了。例如呢 ，How fast can this car go？ 这台车呢可以跑多快 ？How long does it take to fix this car？ 修好这台车要多长的时间呢？这边的 long 呢，我们是讲时间哦，时间有多长。那我们很常用到的呢，像这个问多少钱、问数量，这个 how much、how many， 其实呢也是一样的用法喽。最后呢，要补充给大家呢，很常见到的 how to 怎么做，尤其是像你看那种教学影片，开头最爱写 how to， 它呢这个片语呢就可以用来表示怎么做。比方说呢 ，how to style short hair， 短头发呢要怎么造型。这种句子呢常用在标语哦，但是如果真的要讲，它其实呢不是一个完整的句子哦。用在句子里面呢，我们可以说，比方说像是 Let me teach you how to style short hair。我来教你呢怎么造型短发，或者是呢 Do you know how to style short hair？ 你知道要怎么造型短发吗？以上呢就是我们 how 这个疑问词的用法喽。